Ah, wow, 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 wow. Ah, wow, 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 wow. I'm sleepy. I'm sleepy. I woke up. I don't want to be awake. But I'm here. I'm here for stream. Also, things started breaking like almost immediately upon me starting stream, which is always a fun time. It's always such a fun time when everything starts immediately crashing. So that was a thing. I also don't wanna be awake. It's time for nap. Good night. Good night, said. Good night, good night, good night. So guess what I'm doing? I'm getting myself ice cream. I'm getting myself ice cream. Hi, Sleepy. I'm Mom. Hi, Mom Kitty. Hello, Mother Kitty. Awa, awa, awa. Awa, 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 awa. Of course, Sunchu gets head pats before I do. He is the best boy. He deserves it. Every single time you guys open, or every single time you guys give me head pats, they're nice, but they break Mom's hands. Stop breaking Mom's hands. Every single time you bring Sunchu out, it breaks my model because I have this specific hand movement that I usually use, right? The thinking emote. It breaks my hand. It breaks the model hands because you can see that there's two right arms on Oka. Like when you pull back, you can see the second arm. So it's like, god damn it, every single time I have to make sure that it's fixed so then it's not double armed or quad armed technically. It's so funny though that like I just leave it honestly, but it's like, hello? Why? Also, I'm gonna play a song. I don't agree with the song, but I play with the song because I'm gonna be real, I don't agree with this remix. Not agree. That sounds weird. I don't like this remix. So, we play it for a second. Oh my god, there's already pumpkin pie and pumpkin spice cheesecake swirls added. Anyways, have this while I'm ordering. Speed of sound, got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. I just don't like this remix. Parents are coming home from vacation tomorrow, so I gotta clean turbo style. Good luck, Star! Straight from the city, I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me. No, to love, there's only one thing to do. Nothing there, what lies ahead. No time for questions, follow my pen instead. Oof! Scare the shit out of me. Set me free, trust me, and we will escape from the city. Trust me, and we will escape from the city. Are we escaping from the city? We're escaping from the city. It was just me going through. Follow me. It was just me trying to figure some stuff out with this. Chad, do we do the train? Do we attempt to do the look at my face. Look at how silly I am. Do we attempt to do the Stormblood train? I theoretically, if we finish all of 79 stuff before the role quest, before the train caps, we could theoretically do it. We could there. You're literally gonna. I see. Here's the thing. We don't have time. That's why I am debating right now. I'm debating specifically because I know we don't have time. So that's why I'm like, do we want to? There's about an hour until the hunt's cap. So we might try. No, I meant the face. You're literally gonna.
Jingle, jingle.
I'm gonna. Also, thank you for the jingle jingle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's attempt this. Also, oh my god, guys, I got a new mount. So one of the what's it called? One of the Hunt Train members was asking, and I was like, listen, if you have the ability, if you're able to, you know, poke fingers, can you please make me one? Because they were asking if anyone wanted it that hadn't gotten this specific mount. I was like, I don't have access to Dawn Trail. Can I get it? Can I, like, silly Billy get it? And also, let me just change to this outfit real quick because it looks nicer with this outfit in my opinion. But guys, we got the hoverboard. We got the flying hoverboard. I can't fly in here because of the lack of actual flight in Tempest. Well, listen, I'm now a skateboarding champion. Technically. Dude, this is such a nice board too. I'm so happy. I actually really like this mount. So I get to zoom over here all the time. So KP literally came in clutch, got this for me in a day. They were like grinding it out and I'm like, oh my god, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Dude, it looks so nice. It looks like an ironing board. I know it looks like an ironing board from this, but I love it. It's so cute. But I'm definitely not supposed to have this. But then again, I'm not supposed to have a lot of things you guys have given me. For example, I don't remember if I showed you guys this. Hold on. I gotta also, like, favorite a lot of these because you guys have given me so many things that I actually haven't done it yet. I also got the Honka Tonk truck. You guys have given me the Honka truck, which is insane. As a note. So, there's this, which has lights and everything. I still say that this should have been a multi-mount. This should have been a multi-mount. No, there's no way in hell that this is not a there's no way that this is not a multi-mount. But this is so funny. And this is every single, like, you know, kid's dream who likes playing with trucks or like playing with construction, like kind of like vehicles. This is it. That's it. But anyways, I like the ironing board more, in all honesty. You know why you can't fly? Those boards don't work on water unless you got power. Well, I know, right? But we have a silly little fun time with that. So I'm actually happy about it. Unfortunately, I will say this. I was definitely not able to get my red mage to level 80, and we're not going to be able to. So the kind of unfortunate circumstance is either I'm not going to do the magical DPS role quest while we're here, at least maybe until next week, or we're not going to do it at all, even after, like, before we do the level 80 MSQ. So we're going to have to figure that out. My hope and belief is that we are going to... Oh, wait, why is white mage this? Oh. Where is it? Where is it? I have it here. There we go. The hope and belief is that we'll be able to at least get a good portion of all of the other role quests. My goal... This is with the assumption that I don't know what... Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized I never started recording. So, okay. So, my goal for this session is that we're gonna finish all of the level 79 MSQ that we've been missing. But also, after we finish it, we're gonna do the role quest. My hope is that we're going to get all of the role quests done. But we're going to get 3 of the role quests done if it's not too much. So my plan is we're going to try and get 3 different role quests done. We're going to try and get tank, healer, and melee DPS completed, right? So I think that that's what we're going to attempt to do. That is the goal. Also, we're gonna hopefully push White Mage to level 80 by all of these MSQs, and if not, I have roulettes that we can just quickly run through. But this should be it. And then the belief is that if we can get all 3 of those done, I doubt it because you guys have said that it literally will take 1 stream to get through 1 of them. But if we get 3 of them done and we're feeling confident, we could maybe push the magical range DPS to next week, or maybe even 2 of them to next week. And then maybe I'll have Red Mage leveled up to level 80 or close to level 80 by then. So we can do that before we do the level 80 MSQs. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens because I'm gonna be real. I don't believe you guys. I'm gonna be so real. I just don't believe you guys when you guys are saying that I don't believe you guys when you guys are saying that it's just not feasible or not possible to do this in a couple hours or like maybe like 1 to 2 hours. I feel like that's just a little, I don't know. That feels a lot. That feels like a lot to not be able to do all the role quests within a couple of hours and then some, you know? The way you guys are saying an entire stream, that's a 6-hour stream, guys. So I don't know about that one. So we'll see what happens. But Sunshi, my love, you're gonna step away while I work. And so etc. etc. Okay? So we are going to work on this. Hold on. Okay? I have let it be known. I have let it be known that I am in the process of doing this. So we need to go defeat the blue swimmers. Okay. We're gonna be traveling underwater with a hoverboard that can't move. This is kind of high-key funny. Actually, let's see. Maybe we can leave here. No, not here. We can leave maybe here and try and open this part up. Moving around as White Mage is going to also be a lot better with the XP gain, so it'll be fun. Where am I going? I'm trying to go this way. Whoopsies. I literally went that way and then I was like, no, that's not the way. Hello? It threw me off the mount? Oh, is it this door? No. Oh. This is a little... Oh. Interesting. Okay. That's interesting. Also, I see. That's what's going on. Okay. Well, anyways. If that's not gonna work, I'm just leaving. I don't care that much. We'll unlock it in other ways. Blue swimmer sounds like a euphemism? No, literally. Anyways, this is the slowest, vehicle at current, and it's really funny. This really feels unbelievably slow. Wait, hold on. If we're underwater, I'm sorry. Hold on. If we're gonna be underwater, we are gonna be one of 2 things. We're either gonna be this shark or this shark. But because we're kind of swimming, I'd rather it be this shark, because I do like this shark. I think this shark's better. Also because I earned it. I was not given the shark. Alright. me... you know what? Actually, I do kind of need the MSQ. Oh, look, there's a sightseeing log there. I do kind of need the... I need the levels. Hmm. Okay. There we go. Whoopsies. Gotta go back. I'm just gonna teleport because, guys, I have too many tickets. That's not all my tickets, but I have too many tickets. I'm fine. Oh, hey. I made something for you? Oh? Oh. Ah, thank you. Is it... Is it cause my current Dark Knight weapon is a little hectic? Stop being undergeared. Stares at all my gear. Well, if this... You got... That is very sweet. Thank you. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, that's so pretty. I like the purple. I like the purple flowers for it. Very cute. I actually like it. It's very. It's very, very pretty. Thank you. Don't die. Is the game not audio coming through? Yeah, it's not because I did not press the game audio thingy. Teehee. This is why you guys need to explain things to me when you guys see problems. You could crack their shells. You must be stronger than you look. Yeah, I did it. I see you've reached your quota first again. I shall never be your equal in such tasks. Still, I would say we have reduced the local crab population to a far less threatening number. My thanks to both of you. You must have a reward. Nai pashu... wait. Posh on... Oan? Pashoan? Nay, Pashoan, this was to be part of my apology to you, remember? Besides, which the lack of water is our doing, for which we must also make amends. Might I convince you to tell us something about your village instead? I would very much like to learn more of you and your people. Very well. Before the flood came, it is said that our ancestral home was found in the seas to the south. It was utterly destroyed by the light. Only those who were out hunting survived. They swam aimless and lost until they spied buildings here on the ocean floor. Interesting. Strange buildings they were, and long had they stood under the water, yet somehow they had been spared the scars of time and current. These structures proved shelter for my people, protection from the turbulent waters and predators which hunted within them. Their very existence seemed a miracle. The first settlers pondered their good fortune. It was clear that the race who had built such wonders had guided their course. From this did they discern the truth. Huh. that the ancients had chosen us to serve as caretakers for their eternal sanctuary until such time as they return. Thus, if it is judged that your coming and this great vanishing of water was by the ancients' design, you will find warm welcome here. A truly astonishing history, yet I cannot help but wonder, how will the significance or otherwise of our arrival be decided? The ancients have blessed us with protection and prosperity. If your presence serves to bring us the same, there will be no doubt in the matter. Then it would seem our earlier decision was the correct one. Right. We thank you for the lesson, Pasha One, and will continue to do all we can to assist your people. Should you desire our help with any other trouble, pray do not hesitate to ask. That sounds like it's going to be a society quest. We should return to the task at hand. Only, do not try to overexert yourself, my friend. The risk far outweighs the gain. Alfie, I have white hair like you now, though. Hi, Stola. What's wrong? Ah, lady, have you learned aught of note? We learned a lot about the city. Fascinating, and precisely the sort of information I was hoping to hear. In fact, if you have a moment, I'd like to borrow your eyes to confirm a theory I've been working on. Come. I just accepted both of these as Dark Knight. God damn it! Let me take a guess. Okay, currents. You know, this song in particular feels very reminiscent of Final Fantasy 15 to me. This song in particular gives me a lot, and it's the guitar for sure. It's like the ambience of like unknown, and then the soul guitar here is like chef's kiss. Now, there are two tasks I would have you perform. The first requires you to inspect the buildings which surround the Ondo settlement and note their distinctive characteristics. For the second, I wish you to use this knife to take scrapings from one of the remnant walls. Pray be as thorough as you can. I shall be awaiting here for the results of your investigation. Okay. Interesting. Inspect it. Those windows look strikingly familiar. It reminds me of the Crucerium, right? The tall, slender towers feature many elegant windows, the likes of which you have seen nowhere else. Okay, never mind. You set the point of the knife against the wall, but even after applying considerable pressure, you cannot remove so much as a flake of stone. And what have you discovered? Well, I can't break it, which is interesting. Yes, I would agree that the windows are most distinctive. To it seem the structures appear the same to both your sight and mine. And you say you could not so much as scratch the wall, even with all your might behind the blade. I almost broke the blade, actually. Lady, everywhere I turn in this place, my gaze is drawn by particular materials for which I do not have a name. The buildings I had you investigate are prime examples. They may appear to be constructs of ordinary stone, but I assure you it is nothing of the sort. If pressed, I would describe this substance as a composite of several mineral properties blended to create a material of unparalleled durability. Even the Ronkan Empire, once the greatest power in Norvrent, produced nothing which compares to this level of perfection. But if not the Ronkans, then who? Who were these ancients the Ondo claim as the architects of their sanctuary? I suspect our answer lies with the reason Emmett Silk withdrew here to the Tempest. Right. He may simply have wished to retreat somewhere where mere mortals would struggle to reach, but there are many such remote locations. Why here specifically? Emmett Silk is devoted to his role, and thus we might assume his choice of stronghold somehow serves the Asian agenda. Or mayhap 'tis a place more dear to him than any other. Are you saying this was built by ancient Asians? Could this place provide power to MXL? No, I don't think so. I couldn't say either way. I think that this was possibly built by ancient Asians. Are you saying that this might be built by ancient Asians? That is my theory, that these structures are remnants of a time before history, of a star that was yet whole and unbroken. Such traces in the source would have been obliterated by the succession of the umbral calamities, but here in the first, they might have remained untouched for millennia. Here, a copy of the mural of the Kitana Ravel. Almed presented it to me during my visit to Fano after our victory in Calusia. Here in the first scene, by Emmett Silk's own words, it depicts a city of eons past and the disaster which befell it. The design is much simplified, of course, but do you see the similarities between its towers and those you have just inspected? Huh. We are closer to the truth. I feel it. Let us search the surroundings for another tower, one which matches the picture near enough to remove all doubt. From what I have seen, not more than sand and more sand lies to the east, and the south held no structures. I suggest we try our luck further to the northwest. Right. You may view the Kitan Ravel mural at any time during the quest by using the relative item in the key district. The quest destination will not be displayed on the map. You must search for the structure which resembles the buildings in the mural, then inspect it from the survey point. The survey point will be found nearby in a location which allows a full view of the structure. Ooh! Yay! I do kind of like those kinds of quests. Also, give me one moment. My snackies are here. 1 second, Chad. Hair high. That sounds like the what is it? Lally ho. Hair high. Okay, I am now actually set. How's it going? I got snacks, and then I had to help my sister with something real quick. Sorry. Sorry, chat. I know you guys were waiting. But I got ice cream for the insane amount of, like, cutscenes I'm probably gonna go through today. Very insane amount of cutscenes I'm gonna go through today. And the driving. The random amounts of driving. I deserve a sweet treat. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Okay. We're supposed to go, just continue going, we're supposed to continue going northwest. Actually, wait, if I'm here already here, let me just grab this. Inspect. They're trying to learn about human stuff. Is today's stream gonna be dedicated to job quests? I need to, so I'm going to finish the last of the MSQ for level 79, and then we're gonna do pretty much all job quests. So yes, I just need to finish the last like 2-3 quests for MSQ 79, get to the point where we're locked until we do the job quest, and then we're gonna do job quests, yes. So I need to go find a thingy. So they said northwest, so we're just gonna keep moving northwest. Oh look, it's Oni! It's the Onis of this group. That's so silly. Very sweet. I swear to God, if you turn around. God damn it, you were literally looking away. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Okay, so we're supposed to try and find a sight point that will show us the things. These look Aether current. I was gonna say these. Hello? Can I not jump these, or can I not jump these as on mount? There we go. If an Aether current's here, that feels like it means that this place is important. Also, hi Meteor. I hope you're doing good. Ah, see, exactly. Okay, so realistically, these buildings should have it. So here's the sight point. Now for us to find it. Looks pretty distinct. Aye, this is the mural writ large. Though I cannot guess at its purpose, it must have been an imposing sight. How much of the tower's height lies hidden underneath the ground? Beneath the ground, I wonder. Centuries of our history have settled upon such ruins, countless layers of dust and sediment. An entire civilization, its existence forgotten by all except a handful of Asians. And yet it did exist. They lived here, in this city. But let us focus on what we've learned thus far. The Ondo chieftain spoke of mysteries stirring, of a land illuminated. Judging by his words, he believes this phenomenon related to the ancients' return.
Thus can we surmise that what the Ondo saw shining in the abyss was, in all likelihood, yet another remnant of this age-old civilization. And who else would light the lanterns as Reen put it? I keep trying to say Rhine, but it's Reen. As Reen put it, than Emmett Selk himself, 'tis almost certain he is there. But if we are to find this stronghold in a timely manner, it seems gaining the Ondo's trust remains our swiftest path forward. I only hope our deeds are enough to win them over.
I'm sneezy, I'm sorry. Alright, this is the last MSQ before roll quest, it looks like.
Thank you for assisting me with my investigations. I shall seek out our companions and share what we have learned. Much as I would like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest to us, your condition demands that we make all reasonable haste. If you are not too weary, it may be useful to speak with Posh Oan again and ask if there is aught else he is willing to divulge.
Thank you for the bless yous, by the way. Thank you. Alright, teleport back. That's another thing. Also, gem trader. There's so much. I need to get so many more gems. If we have any free time, maybe we'll do some fate hunting. I bless you. I cast anti-sneeze. Immediately starts sneezing more. It missed. It failed. This is not MSQ related.
Osh Uan. Ah, Alphino's friend. You and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused by the waters parted. Hey. Hi. Anything else you can do? Have you been to the Walls of the Forgotten? I think I've just come from it. Are they the ruins to the northwest? Yes, that is the secret site of which I speak. Could it be that your footsteps were guided there by the ancients? I believe it may be so. Listen then, and I will tell you of our plan to bring light to the walls, that we might answer the shining call of the illuminated land. We have requested a finless craftsman to shape for us a secret lamp. He is odd for a land dweller, choosing as he does to live in the ocean, but his skills is beyond question. It is concerning, however, that we have heard none of his progress. If you were to visit this artisan and return with our long-awaited light, then any doubt as to your purpose would be laid to rest. His name is
Oh! This is where this dude was! This is where this dude was!
His name is Grenold. You will find his workshop in a metal structure to the south.
That's where he is. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. That makes a lot of sense now. He's been hiding under the ocean this entire time, and everybody's been wondering where the hell he went. Very funny. How did he get down here is a great question. Also, these buildings are very pretty, though. Those creatures, though, not so much. Artifact gear. Let's see. Can I get in from this entrance? Yes, I can. Wow, he has his own little home like this. Ah, look out. What's wrong? What happened?
Oh, that's just great, that is. Me mind's playing tricks on me now. Look Griddle, someone's come to visit you at the bottom of the bleeding ocean! Or might be as you're a ghost. You're a ghost, eh? Go on, foul shade. Feast yourself on me, rotten soul. I've got no use for it. A craftsman what can't craft is more pointless than a sea slug with a diamond hammer. And that's an insult to the bloody sea slugs. Maybe psych him out. Okay. Yo! I'm alive! Eh? You wouldn't be trying to raise me spirits now, would you, spirit? Not what you'd expect from a servant of the Netherlands. Netherworld. Not Netherlands, sorry, that was crazy. Netherworld. I just saw nether and brain went Netherland. Has it really come to this? Have we met before? He looks familiar. I don't know. Might be as we cross paths back in the Crystarium, but I don't reckon we've been formally introduced. Name's Grinold, and this here's meant to be me underwater sanctuary, the place where I can give myself over to the work, far from the distractions of the outside world. And yet here you stand. Now, what's so damned important that you dive all the way down to the bottom of the bleeding tempest to bother me? Hey, they need a lamp, by the way. Ah, the Ondo's lamp. Gods curse me, empty head! I've not so much as made a start! That's a great animation, by the way. I'm worth less than a sea slug. Nay, the slime left by a sea slug. Me delivery dates long past me, workbenches untouched, and I call myself a bleeding artisan. You've heard their beliefs, have ye? Bringing light to them ruins will be an act of deep religious and cultural significance, and it was my privilege as a craftsman to be tasked with providing a ritual a ritual instrument worthy of the occasion, but I just can't bloody well. Me mind's a bleeding plague. It's like I've pissed away me last drop of inspiration. I mean, if you keep falling to your knees like that, it probably isn't helping you. I'm gonna be real with you. Tell me, you've got a somewhat to show me, somewhat as'll give me a muse a right good kick up the arse? Huh? I'm fairly certain I don't. The Ondo want to honor the Kamino, these ancients, so their answering lights got to blaze with the right kind of brightness, like the sparkle light caught in a crystal, but just being sparkly not enough. They gotta dance with joy and sorrow and a sense of hardship endured. You know what I mean? Renault seeks a particular kind of inspiration, the kind that crystallizes only at the culmination of a long and tragic tale. Complete any of the role quest lines available at the Wandering Stairs in the Crystarium, then return to Grenoble once more. Ah, so this is how it ties in. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I was wondering how exactly do role quests tie into this. This is what it is. Also, I have seen him before. Because when I've watched Cider Spider's like videos, now I remember this is the dude that he hates more than anything because he's also the person that helps with relics. He is specifically the one who helps with, I guess, late game relics? Question mark? Or, like, maybe it's, like, Shadowbringer relics and I'm forgetting. But I remember he has some involvement with relics. And then he's like, God damn it, Grenoble, every single time. Alright. Cracks knuckles! Hi, T. It's Geralt, but with a full head of hair. This is Shadowbringer crafting class relics. Yes. Oh, hi, Sanchu. Yeah, it's Geralt. Yeah. Now I remember the name is also specifically towards the crafting relics. But yes, it is Geralt, aka the person I haven't seen in like a very long time for my Dragoon relic that I have yet to complete. Oops. Pokes fingers. Crystarium. Alright, So we got Geralt to the North Shroud and Geralt to the Tempest. Technically that's Geralt, but hey, Geralt can't travel to the first, so they had to have his shard instead. Alright. Oh. Alright. Alright, so... Okay. At this point, the better question now becomes... Chat, I will give you the option. What are we starting with first? Which of the role quests should we start with first? Because I don't know, and I feel like you guys have a better mindset. Which role quest to start first? So we'll see what you guys believe in. Tank, Dark Knight. I don't know if like the specific class makes the difference here, but we'll ask anyways. Okay, we're gonna let this go. We're gonna let this go for 5 minutes. The reason why is because the ad break's about to hit in 2 minutes anyways, so you guys will be allowed to choose and take your time with it, right? So we're gonna do that. So we're gonna throw this up for a moment. I get to nom ice cream, and you guys will have a fun time. So you guys vote. It'll be easier for you guys to vote than for me to just make the assumption, right? Just pick one. They all have different stories. Just pick one? Yeah. Which story do you like the most that we should start first? Or which one do you think is better to start first? Do we go with theme or just skip to the best one first? That's up to you guys. Entirely up to you guys. Do you guys think that the best one is this? Do you guys think the best one is that? Or do you guys think we should start based off of story? Because you know me, I do love going first with story where I'm able to. But we're gonna do as much as we possibly can. We're gonna try. We literally only had an hour into the stream to finish those 2 like MSQs. We got enough time to start. We got enough time to do as much as we possibly can. Okay. There we go. Also, what is happening? What is happening? Oh, level 100 Weaver item. Congratulations, Centurion. So, we're gonna see what happens. But also, let me just quickly check. So, White Mage is prepared, outfit-wise. Dragoon is prepared. Yeah, outfit-wise. Dark Knight is prepared outfit-wise. Pictomancer has kind of a crazy setup. What is the hat? That's the hat. Okay, but high-key, the white looks really good with the color in this. Can I just say, the white looks very nice with the color, the amount of color in this. But also, Picto is way too high of a level, so that becomes a slight problem. Let's keep us over here. Also, is there anything else I gotta do? Well, let's move over there. Better yet. So then I have an idea of what I'm gonna go for. Unfortunately, I'm locked out of healer and caster for now, but I'll do those myself another time. You're all good. Hi, can we have a small talk? Good strong pint. To see you down the road? Ah, best not, eh? You'll need your wits about you by the sounds of it. Tell you what, I'll put aside one of my finest bottles and you can have a bracing victory drink when you return.
But I did return. I'm back. What the heck?
But yes, we'll chill out for a second. Ow! We'll chill out for a second while the ad break is hitting. Right now, it looks like White Mage is here winning. Is that what you guys believe? White Mage should be the best option? Tank is also pretty good. Healer's arguably the best. The question is whether we want to rip that early. I do not know. That is up to you guys. Technically speaking, doing any of them... I see Eldon over there. Doing any of them does make... like, not a... what's it called? Doing any of them, will be thematic, except for Picto. All three of them have their own, thematic to them. So, all three of them are thematic in their own right. So, also, there we go. This is my normal one. So, oh hi! I may have expected to have more time to level up before doing all the role quests. I gave you 2 days. Technically speaking, I gave you 2 days. But we're gonna see what happens. Alright, White Mage it is. We will stay on White Mage. We'll do Dark Knight afterwards. And then we'll do Dragoon as last. That's concerning. Give me one moment, chat. I just got something at my door. 1 second. Okay, that's weird. That's very weird. Someone literally hold on. I didn't even get to my front door. Someone literally took a piece of paper. Some dude took a piece of paper, went to my front door, stuck it to my front door, took a picture in multiple different angles and in flash and everything. Or not angles, but like close-ups and everything, right? And then took the paper off and left? Hello? What? I'm unbelievably confused. So, that's a thing. And I'm assuming it probably, realistically, is some form of solicitator, because that feels like that's the call. Usually there's some weird people who will put a bunch of random things, but why did they use my damn front door? Don't know. My door is not facing the front of the street or anything like that. You have to actually go through it. Go through a little alley for it. That's concerning to a severe degree, as a note. So, not
Not great. Okay, that's weird. Anyways, I'm not gonna let that go through. Hey, oh wait a second, hold on. I just realized the blonde with blue. You know, you're reminding me a little bit of Dusk's, like, character. Dusk's Warrior of Light, when Dusk had, not the blonde, but the multicolor with the blue, like the light blue tips. That's very funny. Hey, rocket, I guess. And then we got Centurion, literally always, constantly looking fly as hell. This is a great outfit, by the way. I do want that top. I believe that top is from the Mog Station. I don't want to buy it, but it looks pretty. Thumbs up. Alrighty. What's it called? Cracks knuckles. That's weird. I'm just going to avoid it. It's not even the outfit for Dragoon. Mine is unfinished. What's it called? It just shares armor with it just shares armor with Reaper. Repair? Didn't you just you wrote Reaper correctly? Alright, okay. Hey! The demon outfit. I also have the demon outfit. I just don't have it saved in one of my glam plates. Maybe? Shrug. Alright. We are going... So, chat's decided we're starting with healer. So we'll go healer, Dark Knight, and then Dragoon, is what it looks like. So we're gonna test how long this is. The stream has been going on for an hour 10 minutes. It's been about 50 minutes into the recording. So let's see how much or how far we can get in with just one. This is... Wait, am I on the right one? Yeah, I am. This should be it. A hardy-looking dwarf stands before you, draining a flagon of ale, remarkably swiftly given the helmet. Okay. Gulp, 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 gulp. Choke, sputter. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a dwarf mid-flagon? Florgon? Not even a proper greeting, neither. Look around here! Lahi? Oh, wait, I keep saying it's not Lahi-ho. Lally-ho! The name's Griot. Lally-ho! Because we can actually say it. Lally-ho! I wonder if that option just isn't shown unless you've already gone through this situation. See, now that's a greeting. Lally-ho is aside, just who are you anyways? I dare say I'd remember someone like yourself if we'd ever met. Hi, I'm kind of dying right now. I need your help. You're from the same strange land as the Crystal Exarch, you say? Well. He's an odd sort, the Exarch is. He knows things, right? And he's got some sort of mystical power. Also, he's gone. Don't suppose you're the same, are you? Because I could use someone with powers the likes of which this world has never known. I'm hunting sin eaters, you see. Well, one in particular. You can count on me. I need a story, and you're gonna be that story. A healer, and not half bad at the job, eh? I like your confidence. And I wish I could take your word for it, since you sound like just what I'm looking for, but I'll have to ask you to prove it. What the hell do you mean, prove it? There's no need for that. Listen here, the sin eater I hunt ain't your average abomination. You can't blame me for wanting to make sure that I'm not leading you to your grave. That would be bad for the both of us, see? So you get yourself on over to the forest of the Lost Shepherd, and we'll see what you've got. Others. Also, this is going to be the one time I'm actually genuinely not looking at... Hey! Look at them being snazzy. This is the one time I'm genuinely not going to look at how many quests are involved in this. I'm just going to wing it. We're gonna see how many quests we go through, right? We're just gonna see how far we can get with this. Going through the unknown, I'm sure it'll be fine. Also, hi Renata.
lady. Glad you found the place all right. It's already dark. Well, no, not really. Now for the prey. That'll do. Now I just take a deep breath and... Hey, your mother was a hobgoblin and you ain't much to look at either. Come here and face me, you craven shite. What the... Okay, wasn't expecting that outburst. Come on! It sounds like we're getting beat up. Or he's getting beat up. Ah, he got beat up. Though Jihad lies prone, the creature appears indisposed to cease its rampage. It seems that it will have to be dealt with. Ah, what can I do? I miss silly job quests, I'm gonna be real with you. What does he have to say? There are more pressing matters on hand. We can't even talk to him? That's funny. Okay, well, anyways. Let's do this. Okay, can be stunned.
Had pets for Omka, thank you. Also, because I'm seeing this being written in chat, which by the way, if you guys are what's it called? If you guys want to join the Crossworld Links shell for the Oka Guild, let me know so then I can add you guys in. Because I'm missing a lot of the community members and it's mostly just because I'm forgetting who I have and haven't added. So yes. Also, as a note, yes, I can read it. You guys are the main like conversation in my Yaps channel. I have been given these mounts by multitudes of people, as a note. There's a lot of random people that will give me a bunch of different mounts, which is very fun. Ha! See, that wasn't so bad. I reckon that I broke 3 or so ribs and at least 1 femur there, but my bones feel just fine now. Better than before, actually. And that beast gave you no trouble. Seems that you're just what I'm looking for after all. Ah, I guess. We can talk about the rest back at the Crystarium over a drink or 3. The folks at the Wandering Stairs know how to keep him coming. Beat me there. Okay. Okay, so that's number 1 done with 1 quest through it. Happy Friday! Happy Friday. Just because you get doesn't mean you have to accept. Why would I not accept it? In all honesty, why wouldn't I want to accept it if it makes my time a little bit easier? Plus, I think it was cool. I think they're cool. If it ever comes down to it where I need to quote-unquote craft or make like one, or you know, get it through my own means, I'll make it, or I'll get to the point where I can get it and then I'll just throw it away. Or give it to someone else because you can gift them or sell them. So I'll just give the mounts away and do it myself afterwards. You know what I mean? It's like doing extreme hunts, right? It's like doing the extreme fights where it's like, oh, I can do extremes like unsynced just to get like the mounts and stuff, which by the way, still have to do the Stormblood mount. I still have to do the Stormblood mount because I actually have forgotten about that. But I can do them and then I'll do them later when I actually have the ability to, you know? Or I feel comfortable with it. And then, you know, then it'll make sense. Gulp, 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 burp. There ain't nothing like a flagon of ale after a well-earned victory. Did you hit your head? You didn't do anything. Did you hit your head? I love the snark from this.
Oh yes, and hard. That beast gave me a trouncing. Really exceeded my expectations, as did you. Ha! Whatever you want to call what we just did, doing it helped us understand each other, sure enough. I've seen that you're a masterful fighter and learned that I'm fearless as the stone, and so a friendship is forged. Silly. Now that I'm sure you won't get yourself killed, I can tell you about the Sin Eater I'm after. It's one of the so-called cardinal virtues, so for a scene, and it's a nasty piece of work. Each of the virtues look like one of those fools who brought the flood upon us, but this one takes after the worst of the bunch. Lamit, disgrace to all dwarven kind. Oh, right! There's no way that she was a proper Lalafell, so she was of the dwarven kind, and she took off her, like, helmet. Knowing that one of our own people was a warrior of light is bad enough, but so foreseen being out there looking all dwarf-like, well, it don't help the matter, a cursed thing. Hold on. Again? What the fuck? Dude, this dude is like outside of the house again. Hold on. Now they actually left the papers. So I'm gonna go quickly grab them before he goddamn takes it away. I have a sinking suspicion I know what this is. So give me 1 second, chat. Ugh. Are you getting doxxed or something? No. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. It is something completely different. Thankfully. Thankfully it's not doxing. But it might be worse than that, in all honesty. Like right now. Alright. Cracks Knuckles. The Council of Elders, they don't want to live with the shame of Lamet's sins no more. So the head of the council, the elder-most elder, stay with me here, gave me this job. Hunt down Sofrosine, slay it, see that it don't keep sullying our good name. I'm our strongest warrior, so if anyone's going to do it, it has to be me. That's fine. I'm more than up for a contest of might. The problem I'm having, though, is that Sophrosine keeps healing itself, and it's, well, deeply annoying. I suppose it's because Lamette herself was some kind of master of the art, but Sophrosine's healing is so powerful that no matter how hard I whack it, I can't leave a scratch. To make matters worse, it also flies around, carefree as you please, resurrecting other Sin Eaters. We'll be up to our eyeballs in M forever if we can't do something about those curative powers. That's where you come in, right? Curative. Yes, Lament doesn't deserve your scorn, you know? Lament doesn't deserve your scorn, you know? I'm gonna protect them. I kinda don't care how it, like, deems to me, but it's okay. Listen, I know you have your own ways, and that's just fine, but whether you care much for dwarven honor or not, you have to agree that a Sin Eater that can raise its fellows from the dead is a danger to us all. That I can agree. As for Lamit, you should know that being a dwarf is about respecting tradition, and she never did that. Never. You might not have heard, but the tales say that Lamit roamed the land without her helm. She willingly showed her face to those who weren't kin. She knew full well that it would dishonor her and us all, and she did it anyways. Then there's the part about bringing doom on all the world. Not one of our taboos, really, but it's generally frowned upon. And now she's back, face bare to the world, a Sin Eater. What can make a dwarf go so wrong? But we have ale to drink and Sin Eaters to hunt, in that order. You healed my body, sure enough, but I'll need a few more flagons to restore my vigor. And by a few, I mean about 100. Come and find me later. Alright. Alright. Level 72. Gulp, 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 gulp. And who are you? You looking at me? You got some shade? Oh my god, you're so drunk. Got you! Got you, eh? Ha! Of course I remember my new partner, and I ain't drunk, neither. I'm a dwarf. It'll take more than, well, however much I had to get me onto the table. And now you know one more thing about me. This'll only strengthen our friendship, I'm sure. But we'll need more than just a sense of camaraderie if we're out to take down the Sophrosine. So I'm thinking we should start with observation, get you a look at its healing powers, let you see what we're dealing with. Now, this is a perfect place to overhear the right sort of information. If you listen, don't get me wrong, don't get the wrong idea. I don't let it get in the way of no important drinking, but I do pay attention. Anyway, what I heard is that Sophrosine's been spotted in Calusia. Then I remembered there's a little pub over in Still's Tide, the Leaky Keel. It's called, and they make a decent brew. Some of the folks there should be able to point us in the right direction. Yeah, they're dwarves, they're always drunk. I remember this place. This is where I saw Alfie. Yes, dear. Buy a drink or out you go. The seats are for paying customers. Okay, chief. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Ah, just what you looking at. Fine, fine. No need to give me the murderous stare. I know what you're thinking. That Giot, you think to yourself, always drinking and lunging about and drinking some more. What a sluggard. What a drunkard. What a magnificent beard. Oh, I wish I had a beard like that. Yes, I know. You don't need to explain yourself to me. Ah, what am I doing here? We really should work on finding a sense of humor. Maybe deal with that after Sophrosine. It might take a while. Anyways, you'll be happy to hear that while I was waiting, I got my hands on some prime information, also some excellent wine, which no information first. Right, so according to the local fisher folk, quite a few Sin Eaters have turned up near the Bright Cliff lately. I suggest we go there and kill as many as we can. We can't say for sure where Sophrosine will appear next, but if it'll be in the area, it won't pass up a chance to revive its fallen friends, right? And while we're at it, we can vent some of the pent-up rage you've got. Don't need to be pretty, so long as the job gets done. Just make sure to find me again before Sophrosine shows up. You hear? Okay, Sophrosine? Is it Sophrosine? Sophrosine? What, like, how do you say the How do you say this creature? You know what I just remembered? I did say I was going to do the train hunt before I started this quest line. It's okay. I got it right the first time, so you gotta explain that to me because I've said it in multiple different ways. And I don't know what you would consider the first time, and also I don't remember how I said it the first time anymore. Eldon is already on his way? That's crazy. Bonk. Hi, Alden. You're here to get blinded? Okay. Were you that annoyed with the blinding? Bum bum. Riot. That should do it. Now we wait to see if Sulfurcene shows itself over in the bushes, say. And I've got the wine right here. Ah, baby girl. There. That's it. Ah, she heals them. But I'm so curious as to why. I mean, it's clear that they're kind of corrupted right now, but... Alright. See, it revived the other one! Hey, what's wrong? Let me have a flashback as to why she's doing this. I guess, so, if the 4 roles are meant to be the 4 companions to Ardbert, right? It's interesting that we are going to essentially be getting their storylines through us going through these tales. What a lovely place to die. The world outside is even worse than I feared. I'm assuming it's her. Is someone... Oh! Wow, Ardbert. Is someone there? Ugh. You're alive? Well, why didn't you say so? I can't do much for the dead, but the living, that's a whole other matter. Heal. Oh my god, he's a baby! I can't believe it. All my wounds healed. Thank you, kind stranger.
You are lucky. You sure are lucky that I passed by. You really might have died, you know?
It's Sproutbird, I know. You'll hear no arguments from me. You'll hear no arguments from me. I was a fool. The thought that the hobgoblin I was after might have friends lying in wait never so much as crossed my mind. I shouldn't have been out here alone. With your magic to keep me fighting, though, their numbers wouldn't pose such a problem. What do you say? You don't look to have a party of your own yet, and I could certainly use a man like you on my side. Audible blink.
What? I am no man, you unripened groude. Why, I've never been so insulted in my life. Let me tell you what's what. I'm Lamit, proud daughter of the Thole family, and if I catch you mocking me again, I'll put you right back the way I found you, you hear?
Yes, ma'am. I certainly didn't mean to offend. The beard misled me, you see.
Why, I oughta. And that's that. Look, Ardbert, treasure.
He's getting new armor and everything too.
You certainly look like the hero. Now let's see you act like one.
It feels weird because it does feel like his head was just copy and pasted onto this photo, especially. But damn.
Hello?
Lady? Hey, you honorless lout! Half-empty flagon, pointy-headed dung sniffer, your mother was a hob and your face looks like a newborn's arse. Are you kidding me? I will beat him up. Oops, hold on. What is the matter with you? That was colorful. I like that I'm kneeling, by the way. I wonder if I'm a Lalafell, if I would be... Actually, you know what I'm more curious about? If I was a Lalafell, how do the dwarves deal with us? Is it like, oh, you're clearly from another world because you're not following our like, traditions? Or is it a matter of they kind of get angry with you first, and then they're like, oh, squint, you know? I'm curious about how the Lala belief would be in this. What is the matter with you? That was colorful. That was colorful. I'm trying to hold my composure here. Straight-faced as always. A fresh round of insults always cheers me up, but I'm wondering if you have as much trouble with fun as you do with jokes. Are you sure your mother ain't a hob? Okay, now I will kick you in the head. Now I am actively gonna kick you in the head. Fine, never mind. At least we got what we came for. And you didn't miss much. After After Sophrosine brought the other eater back to life, they both floated off to who knows where. But what happened to you? You know, I wonder, here, small theory, I wonder if maybe it's actually going to be a switch up and she's reviving them and bringing them back somewhere, quote unquote, to restore them back to being a human. There's like almost no logical way that could be possible, but like also, she's not in a position to be logical enough to heal them and bring them back. Or like to bring them just back to life, you know? So I'm curious if, like, that would be an interesting plotline if that were true. You saw Sophrosine. No, the real Lamit's past? Ha, I knew you'd have some kind of weird power. Sounds to me like you have witnessed, what you witnessed was the beginning of Lamit's journey, right after she left home. It's odd. You say she was wearing her helm, and she helped out that injured traveler just like any dwarf of honor would do. Maybe she wasn't born a monster. But then, what happened? It don't sit right with me neither, but standing around wondering about it won't do nothing but make us thirsty. We're done here, so let's go back to the Crystarium.
I wonder, also a little side rant, I wonder if one of them is going to be like a love interest to the person, and it's going to be more of like a, hey,
I thought you were on the floor for a second, Alden.
I wonder if it's going to be a situation where it's like, you know, he left, or like he or she like left me, abandoned me, this kind of thing, right? Like what if these two dwarves were engaged, kind of thing, and that's why he's drinking himself to death? But you know, it's just the silly romance in me, or like romantic in me wanting what's it called? It's a silly romantic in me wanting what's it called? Some kind of additional drama.
Gulp, gulp. Ah, there's nothing like a flagon of ale after a job well done. Don't give me that look. I did stuff this time. You saw! And you also saw Surfacin's work its magic. But since you haven't said nothing about it yet, I'm guessing you didn't have no sudden revelations about how to stop it. Don't worry, I didn't expect you to solve my whole problem just like that. I only need you to remember what you saw today. Keep it in your mind, and maybe something will come to you when you're working your magic elsewhere. Me, I like to think while I drink. It's the most efficient way, so you can find me here if you need me. I'll let you know when I have a plan.
Hold on one second. Let me look real quick to see if there's anything that has happened. And by happen, I mean any scouts. No. There we go. Reminder, the Warriors of Light existed over 100 years ago at this point in the first history, and as far as we know, only Vieira have only Vieira have the long lives. I keep forgetting. Listen, I'm thinking about D&D logic for a second. I think they're mad until they hear you're from the same realm as the Exarch, and then they're like, well, okay, difference in the tradition, I suppose. Really weird, though. Ah, interesting. As far as we know, only Vieira have longer than normal lives. It's an interesting idea, but unfortunately, I doubt it's possible. Alright. Level 74.
Nali ho, looks like you've been training hard. In fact, your muscles so much bigger. It's almost like there's 3 of you.
Are you drunk again?
Yes, I'm joking, as you know, but you do seem stronger. I don't suppose you came up with a clever plan for stopping Sofracine while you were at it.
No.
Don't worry, I have another test in mind that'll get us some more information. Then we'll be better set to think of something. We'll be killing Sin Eaters again, but this time you're healing them. Well, trying to anyhow. I don't expect it to work. The Sin Eaters ain't like us, or like any sort of normal creature. But by seeing your healing magic fail to heal them, we should learn why it don't work. And then maybe we can figure out what's so different about Sofracine. Sofracine? I keep... Sofracine. That's what I'm thinking. Or is it Sofracine? Fuck. Is it scene or sign, chat? Scene or sign? I've heard from folks passing through that stray Sin Eaters find their way in Almarang pretty often. Meet me at Mord Sulk and be ready for carnage.
Okay, bye. Either. God damn it. It's tomato. Motherfucker.
There we go. Gulp, 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 gulp. You know, I heard that the liquor here ain't fit to drink, but it's not half bad. It gets the job done, and with a real kick. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Then Giod always drowning one ale or another, you think to yourself. And so good at it, too. I'm uncontrollably jealous. I just can't take anymore, and you quietly weep on the inside. I'm sympathetic, I am, but my drinking is important. No, indispensable. Dwarves get fiercer the more they drink. It really fuels the fire within. I can see you don't believe me. Fine, you leave me no choice. I'll show you. I'll go on ahead and dice some sin eaters in the time it takes you to finish off this moored swill here. Just gulp that down and come find me southeast of here. You'll see. Let me not. Oh no. Half-finished bottle of alcohol apparently purchased by Giot sits on the mat. The local concoction within is a deep brown, and from it wafts a stench that can only be described as atrocious. Oh hells no! A feeling of foreboding, be it an effect of the echo or something instinctual, overpowers you when you so much as look at the contents of the bottle. You decide to abstain and make up an excuse to tell Giot later. Very good, very good. Only Mord enjoy our brew. No one else ever drink as much as that dwarf. Yeah, I'd rather not die. I'm sorry. Listen, I've died from literal poison before. I'd rather take the goddamn poison. I'd rather take the goddamn poison. Oh my god, bunch of people. Hello. See, your average sin eater's no match for me. Not with the power of tradition and alcohol on my side. That's a combination. As a matter of fact, I put down another before I got around to this one here, but I did the job a bit too well. Really mangled the thing. It was pretty gross, flattened in all the wrong places with bits poking out and the like, so I got it out of here. Anyways, you get the idea. I drink a lot, I kill stuff. You have to admit that it's an effective strategy. And now we've got our sin eater patient, and you can try out your healing on it. Go on. It doesn't tell me which one, so we'll just do a cure 2. Never mind, I have to just click on it. Our warrior of light doesn't like accepting drinks from other people still. Valid! As we thought, nothing. Did you figure out the why of it? I think I was never really alive to begin with. Healing magic and sin eaters just don't mix. I think I was never alive to begin with. Healing magic and sin eaters just don't mix. I don't know what healing magic and sin eaters just don't mix. My expertise is more in hack and slashing, but don't most healing magic use Aether to tap into a creature's own vitality, give it a boost, fill in what's missing, that sort of thing? But sin eaters ain't alive like you and me. Only the light drives them, keeping them going like winding and automation. And healing magic ain't meant for restoring life to something that didn't have none to begin with. But Zophrosine's magic ain't like the healing magic we know. What is it? I also wonder why don't come and revive this one. Is it just too far away to take notice? Then again, I never heard tell of it appearing at Home Minister's switch neither, and so many sin eaters got killed there that you'd think it would take note eventually. So why only resurrect some sin eaters and not others? This is all too much thinking, not enough drinking. To the Crystarium! Alright. Can I once again re-emphasize how much I love the design of the Crystarium? I think the Crystarium has a gorgeous, gorgeous design. Gulp, gulp, gulp. The moored stuff's alright, but this here is fine ale. At least that's what my body tells me, and I always listen. That's how I keep my muscles primed and my spirits high. Speaking of, would it kill you to relax a little? Being so serious all the time can't be good for you, and the silent staring just makes you seem more so. We won't kill Sulfurcine any faster for not drinking, that's for sure. Nothing comes easy to somber folks. And that's why I need a few more in me before I can really get back to work. Figuring out why Sulfurcine does what it does. I keep feeling like I'm missing something obvious, but 76. So 2 more. Should be. Or 3 more technically. This, 78, and then 80. Gulp, 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 gulp. Lally-ho! I'd ask if you're here to drink, but I know you ain't. You've got that serious look about you as usual. I've got my usual here too. My 5th round of it, in fact. Ha! What can I do? Why so few, you ask? Well, I stepped away for a while to do some research, but that Morin bloke kicked me right out of the cabinet of curiosity, and now banned me for life. Spill just a wee bit of meat on the books, and he chases you out with the fury of 1,000 floods. That man could use a drink, if you ask me. Right. What's the glare for? Don't tell me you're siding with him over me. We're supposed to be partners. You destroyed books. And after I worked so hard to find us new information on Sulfurcine. Drank so much, sat with those dusty tomes until not one, but both of my buttocks went numb. So, did you find anything? Yeah, that sounds like you. So, did you find anything? Or was this a whole waste of time? You know, after what I went through at the cabinet, your complete refusal to acknowledge anything I do is kind of comforting, actually. Anyhow, I did get some new information from a reliable source, a drinking buddy of mine. Sulfurcine was seen recently in the Raktika Great Wood. If we do some of our signatures eater slaying in the forest, there's a chance we'll draw it out. I figure that sitting around thinking is getting us nowhere, and research can only take us so far. So why not? Maybe fighting it together will teach us something we couldn't learn otherwise. We can't kill it, but the 2 of us should be more than capable of getting a few whacks in and making an escape. I fought it before and come away fine, mostly. So that's the plan. Meet me in Slitherbor and we'll go a pummeling. See, these quests are relatively fast. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Ah. There you are. I didn't mention it earlier, but I've been here looking for Sulfurcine before. I know most people in Slitherbor, actually. Sure, they seem an odd lot at first, what with worshipping the darkness and all, but once you get to know them, share a few drinks, they're not bad folks. Make a fine wine, too. Shame you can't get it anywhere else. Anyhow, they've been helping me out while I enjoy the local spirits. Seems that Sulfurcine's shown itself in the blind forest of Ixmaha, east of here. Let's get out there and slay a few sin eaters each, like we did before. See if that brings it to us. Hold on, I can fly up. I definitely went the wrong way. Hold on. Okay, what my plan is, by the way, ad break's about to hit in 9 minutes. What my plan is going to be is we are going to complete all of this. Is that? Ah, it is. Hold on. Okay. I'm glad I'm getting used to now noticing what the A ranks are for Shadowbringers. Okay. 1, 2. Bonk. 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 Sorry, I'm talking with the hunt train. What's it called? I'm talking with the hunt train to check to make sure what's going on with the trains. Okay. This is just not worth it. I'd rather just kill them. Like this, I think. Okay. Whoosh. Usually, there's a relatively big battle. There we go. This one. Right, that looks good. Well, not good, but you take my meaning. Now we settle in and hope that Sofa seems feeling charitable today. Where is it? I'm nearly out of wine. Oh, there! Don't forget, we still need to find out how it does what it does, so make sure you're watching, not just walloping. Right. Watch closely. Okay. Wait for it. There! That's the revive sound. Why doesn't it fix the other one, though? Well, makes our lives easier, I guess. Charge! Sorry, I'm like literally trying to send a quick message over. Hello? Did it not? Let me just use the quick funny button of heal everything. Now, for Silver Sign. Oh, shit. Shite. Is it gonna just revive this one again? Right. How does it do that so fast? It's called a thing called Swiftcast. Right, divide and conquer. Then you take Silver Sign. Oh my god, this is the wrong time. It's working, keep going! Ha, take that, you. What? She's down? Wait, did we do it? Force revive. Of course not. Healing magic is so annoying. No offense intended. Well, I'm getting another vision again. Lady, oh no, not again. And we will do this after the ad break. Guys, okay? We will continue this section after the ad break, okay? 1 second. Okay. Lady, oh, not again. Ah. So this is the Guardian. You excited, Lamit? Yes, of course. I've come this far and I will claim the legacy of Ronka.
Owl.
Relive Lamit's battle in pursuit of ancient secrets. Interesting. We'll follow your lead, Lamit. Okay, that's insane. Okay, so Stone, Cure, Medica, Asuna, and then Restore. Okay. I'll keep it busy. So this is when we get the 4. Okay, I pressed the wrong button because I was thinking... Much better. Now I can take my revenge! It's a big one. Quickly, to me! Nicely done, everyone. I don't know what's coming, but it can't be good. Preemptive healing. Ah, Doom. God, it's as if my strength is being drained somehow. Yep, let's cure that Doom out. Statues, they're moving! Alter their focus. Meanwhile... Say no more, I'll keep them in one place. I can use some help. Tougher than I thought, but I'll get you next. Or I'll get you yet. Ah, let me break. That's all of them. Now let's finish this. Oh wait, sorry. That's all of them. Now let's finish this. It's going for you. Lamet, come here. I can use some help. One more. Get the feeling that you saved my life again. Just gonna heal Arbor one more time. Teehee. Okay. So this fight happened here. I'm curious if the fights are always gonna be at level 78 or like 76, 78 for these. Or if it's gonna be at different points in like Ardbert's adventure with them. Everyone alright? All's well. Now, let's get what we came for. The lost restorative magic of Ronka. Can you sense the power in it? Yes, there can be no mistakes, Silva. Silva, this is it. And my only path is forward. Oh. Was it her medallion that we had gotten? Wise Guardian, in the name of the Royal House of Ronka, I implore you, grant me your wisdom. Lamette. I did it! The spell is mine at long last! I can save my sister! And you will. We'll meet up with Brandon and, Nailbert, and then we'll see you home. Nailbert? Or Nelbert? She's trying to save her sister with a spell. Hey, oh, she of inferior beardliness, egg-face, hob daughter, get it together for Stone's sake. I'm actually going to punt him now. Seeing into the past is a nice trick and all, but could you maybe, oh, I don't know, wait until we're not in mortal peril next time? Driving Sophocine away without pulverizing you in the bargain was no mean feat. If I weren't, well, we'd both be dead right now. Right about now. It's okay. I hope you learned something worth the trouble at least. She was trying to do this for her sister. So Lamette was after a spell from old Ronka. That could be the secret of Sophrosine's power, but it's hard to know for sure. Whatever Lamette did to pry those secrets out of the ruins was right complicated by the sound of it, and she took the power with her. Yes. We need to think on how we can confirm what you saw. Maybe find out what the magic actually does. Yes, over a nice mug of ale. No, mead. No, ale first, then mead. Also, for those of you guys who are wondering, which isn't a lot of you, but I know. But we are, what's it called? The Stormblood train is running right now, so that should be fine. Stormblood and Shadowbringer seem to be running right now, so that should be all good for them. So I don't have to worry about it. Ugh, nothing goes down so well after a fight than ale. Ain't no higher truth in this world than that. Don't give me those. Oh, there he goes, Giot, waxing philosophical about the ale again, eyes. I'm doing this for your own good. It's plain that you never had a proper education. It's like this. You pick the right booze for the right job. You've got your ale for before and after physical fights, of course, but you've also got mead for reading, wine for singing, and your hard liquor for those times when you need to tell some Hobson to go stick his head in the forge. Me? I'll be switching to the mead. I'm thinking I might find something about what happened to Lamette's sister if I look through my village's old annals. And hopefully I get my hands on some historical records of Ronka. Morin be damned. I don't know what you'll be getting yourself into while I'm at it, but make sure to bring the right drink for the job. I'll let you know when I've got something worth pursuing. So here's a slight concern. This is level 78. I am not close enough to hit level 80. So I might have to do a roulette right after this to get to level 80 just to finish this section. Gulp, 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 gulp. Also hot chocolate? There you are. I need less mead. Yeah, you heard me. Less, but more mead, or more ale. Much more. Wait, you ain't the waitress. You're drunk again. Oh, I know you want to say something, but you won't. You think that'll just encourage me. Well, maybe that's what I want you to think. Or maybe, you know that's what I want you to think. All this time I thought I was annoying you, but actually... Yeah, can't be. All this rubbish about lost civilizations must be getting to me. I've read a dozen histories, and I still don't know nothing about the magic of Lamette. What I did find, though, is where she would have gone if she wanted to see her sister, and that's in Tomra. What do you say? Come and visit my home. I'll be waiting for you when you get there. Go to Tomra. Have you done your daily pixie quest? That's true, I haven't done my daily pixie quest. Could see about getting that done. Whoops. We're gonna go this way. I may have forgotten to tell Lady how to get here. That's unfortunate. Come to think of it, I ain't sure she can get here. The tunnel's only for dwarves and... Ah, Lady, where'd you come from? We fixed the elevator? Oh, so it's you folks that got the ladder moving, huh? I can't believe you managed that. And didn't even tell me. Just when you think you know a person. Yes, that's a joke. Anyhow, the place I want to show you is just over there. Follow me. Over where? Over there. Just gonna fly up until the thing ignores me again. Huh? Hello. Ah! None to worry about. This monstrosity came flying at my face, rudely I might add, when I unsealed the old tunnels, but everything's under control. As you can see, I gave it an old-fashioned dwarven decking. A dwarven decking? I know about the old tunnels. Sorry, I ain't at liberty to explain further. It's forbidden to reveal the secrets of the dwarven decking to outsiders. And anyways, I brought you here for something more important than that. Let me explain. We don't use it no more, but before the flood, dwarves lived in this place. Only the sick one, mind you. In those days, there was this illness called stone blight. Turned your skin to stone, bit by bit, and it was just a matter of time, a few months or a few years, until you were petrified completely. No one knew where it came from, but they did know that it was contagious, and so they locked them all up, here in the Blight Wardens. They needed to keep it from spreading, because there was no cure, not back then. Is she curing and trying to find her sister, maybe? Quote unquote? Or is this, she was doing it because she's repenting for the fact that she couldn't save her sister? Well, here we go again. Lamit, was it not enough to leave without permission, or to return unbidden, bringing these strangers into our home? You knew full well that entering the Blight Wardens is forbidden. How many of our traditions must you trample before you are satisfied? The elder says. If you so refuse to respect your heritage, you have no right here. As head of the council, I hereby banish you. You are no longer a dwarf. Be gone and never return. Be gone! Wait a second. Interesting. Oh, Artbird. Also, this is insanely dark. Have you lost your wits? Lament just cured your people, her sister and all the others. She left your village to find a way to save them, and she did. She did what no one else would. Your words have no weight here, outsider. This is a dwarven matter. Silence! Silence! I will not be silent. You have no idea what Lament has been through. That's enough, Ardbert. Whatever my reasons, I did break our laws, and I did so knowing that this would be the result. I will accept my punishment. I leave my dwarven pride behind today. Lament? I'm guessing that's her sister behind her. Oh, a Papa Limo in the back right there? If Lamette is leaving, so am I. Yeah, that is her sister. You probably didn't think much of us after you showed us in here. Wait, hold on. You probably didn't think much of us after you shoved us in there to die, but it was awfully hard to breathe. We all took our helms off. That explains why they did. If Lamette's going to be banished for breaking our traditions, then I should be too. As the young lady says, none of us is perfect. It ain't right that Lament should be the only one punished for it, especially seeing as she was saving us. Okay, they were saved in the end. I wonder why she was curing them. Come on, exiles. We keep our faces plain for all to see, and our heads held high. Is this why there's a race or like a sub race in Lalafell? It's called like plain face or something like that? Hold on. Yeah, there's plains folk, Duns folk. I believe so. Is this might be a reference to how this specific subrace got added in, and then Duns folk is the ones who stayed in the sandy areas kind of thing, but then eventually they end up taking their helms off. Interesting. This is the first. It wouldn't affect the subraces of the source. I mean as a reference, because like we keep our faces plain, but there's also plains folk as the subraces. I'm not saying it's a direct effect. I'm saying that it's interesting that it might be a reference of some sort. Come on, exiles. We keep our faces plain for all to see, and our heads held high. Oh, everyone. Not theirs. Okay, that's all the Stormblood done. I just saw the Stormblood marks hit. Bum 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 bum. Damn. Are you sure you're all right about this? Or you're all right with this? We could go back. We could. What? Pummel the elders with your axe? I know you're not that fledgling adventurer who got knocked flat by Hobbs anymore. You could probably defeat even our strongest warriors, but forget it. We have more important things to worry about. We still haven't found what caused the illness in the first place. If it really is the Shadow Keeper again, well, you know what we have to do. If this is what it takes to save our world, I will give up my home and more, Ardbert. And anyways, it's not all bad. I don't think I really understood before how beautiful it is out here, how nice the wind feels. It is nice, isn't it? And for what it's worth, I'm glad you're here, helmet or not. Aw, Ardbert, thank you. This is very sweet. Ah, who's that? Elf? But do we know this elf? This looked like one of Arbert's. This looked like this tank for Ardbert, but I don't actually know. Hey, Hob daughter. Ugly. Look, I'm running out of insults here, and I'm starting to really feel bad. Just wake up already. Yeah, that looked like the tank. I just forgot that it. I forgot their name. Silva. Finally. Well, that was harrowing. About as soon as you started doing your thing, that Sin Eater decided to rise from the dead. Though I suppose that's mostly my own fault for not dealing with it an extra blow or two just in case. Anyhow, what did you see? Well, this happened. Also, Shio, thank you so much for the resub for 2 months. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the resub with Prime. I knew it! I knew that Lamette was the one who cured Stone Blight. It had to have been. She saved all of them, and they exiled her for it? And the head of the Council of Elders! Is he gonna go up and fight them and be like, how dare your ancestors do this? Oh, sorry, I suppose I wandered off. Got caught up in my own thoughts. Actually, can you give me a moment, or maybe a while? I'm just not sure what to think at, is all. I don't want to keep you from your other work, so see you later. Oh, masala chai, that's funny. Okay, so this one is the level 80 quest. So we're gonna take a split second to go over to get the pixie quest done, because I think that will give us enough to boost us to level 80, which means we'll be able to get the level 80 staff too. We can utilize the level 80 staff, which isn't gonna look good with this armor in all honesty, but I want it. It's pretty. The role quests in Shadowbringers are so good. See, I was about to say, guys, it feels like it doesn't make sense real quick. This is that much. That's almost 300,000. If each of them are about 300,000, I think I need all three of them. Although, can I do this without overbearing? It's 60, so it'll be 600, 660. It'll complete this section. Okay, so I'll do the add-on afterwards. Greetings. Okay, anyways. It feels like side MSQ, which it basically is. It is definitely side MSQ. So I was going to say this, right? You know what's something that I kind of... Oh, they're doing Shadowbringers, by the way. You know what it kind of doesn't make sense? Right? If this is meant to be the best MSQ, and I feel like this is pretty damn... Not basic, but it's like... It feels like this is like standard. If this is meant to be the most oh, hold on. Sorry. I forgot for a second what I was supposed to do. I was trying to like step off of this. If this is meant to be like the best of the role quest MSQs, but to me it feels like this is like really just this is what it should have been. Like this is the standard it should have been. I'm kind of scared about what the rest of it is gonna be. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay, so that one's over there. That one's over there. We'll go over there. We should be able to quite literally just drop off this. Also, LRN, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for the resub for 18 months. That's 1.5 years. Let's go. Let's go, RN. Thank you so much. Thank you. My favorite is probably Tinker Caster. Fair enough. Caster is something that we're just not going to be able to really accomplish, but that's what we'll try. We will try to do that. This is just our little side tangent because I have yapped just a tiny bit more than I should have. If I were to do this quest, and minus the fact that I have to actually level this one up just a tiny bit more, not to mention I have to, or I had stopped for a little bit of time. I had stopped for a little bit of time due to some stuff going on outside of the house. If it wasn't for, what's it called? If it wasn't for that, this job quest took like about an hour, guys. Okay, guys, I have a question. In complete honesty, because I know how cutscenes work and I know how like possibly a final battle works. I actually don't remember if there's one last dungeon. Probably there's one last dungeon, right? But given how there's only like what? I think there was only 5. I think I only saw like 5 quests in level 80. How long do you think the level 80 MSQ quest is gonna take? Realistically. If we were to just full send, like go through it, how long do you think the level 80 MSQs are going to end up taking? 2 to 3 hours. Might be its on stream. Might be its own stream. Okay. It was meant to be this one, but I didn't realize it was gonna take an hour each for all of them, so. I don't need to do that. So these 3 should give enough for me to get it, but also for me to unlock the next section, which I'll do that later. One.
There we go. I got the magic stick. Now, you know what I do? I go to the inn. Wait, who gave you that? Whomst? I got it from what's it called? One of the hunt train members. They gave it to me. I'm so happy. It's gonna be a hot minute in my opinion. Okay. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. So, give me a second, because now I'm definitely severely underleveled with all my gear, but at least for one thing... Nope, not edit. Where is it? Sword. Where is the... Okay, so first off, I can remove my Dark Knight. I could also remove this one. Why do I still have this one? But where's my white mage staff? Fix that. Now I can remove this. Chat! Yay! I'm so happy! This is so pretty. Look at how pretty it is! I'm so happy. I've been wanting to use this so much. The pribby one. But yeah, so, like, so I had, oh, this is still pretty. That's meh. And then our beloved thing. So I did like this. I will say I do actually. Well, wait, no. This is glammed. I just remembered. So I could decent it. In all honesty, these are all augments, so I can just decent all of them. Is it? Wait. Is this augmented? Cast glamour, remove the glamour. Just want to see what it is. I have enough glamour prisms that I can try. Ah, that's what it looks like. Yeah, I'm just gonna decent that. Okay. We're gonna quickly drink this so that I can get it out of my inventory. Throw that. And then I'm fairly certain, apart from High Mithril, which may actually be in my retainers, which, you know, I'm more surprised that I apparently have my retainers here in the first. Oh! That's funny! Oh, okay. Theol is going to bring them to my retainers. That's funny. You know, I've never opened this. I've never opened my retainers in here. Oh, my adorable sapling, you have need of Nami, yes, but sing the word and let your beautiful branch do what only they can. I did not... Oh, you know what? That's so funny. You know, it literally took me to this point to be able to realize that that's the... Oh, whoops, I wanted to see what they said. Hold on. You have no more need of Artem Einscrest, so be it. I shall steal quietly from your royal servant's dreams. That's very funny. That is very, very funny. Okay. I forgot about that. I'm gonna fate farm just for you, Oka. Please. I have no idea. You're channeling Theol? Yes, dude. I did not realize. Wait, that's funny. That explains a lot, actually. Also, I love this. I love this. In all honesty, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, you know what? For the hell of it, I might just try and grind to get every single one of these weapons. Because it's so pretty. Like, it's so pretty. Right? It might be worth a little bit of time grinding on it, you know? Or grinding for it. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Where are we supposed to go for? I guess maybe it's actually still in... Is it still in the Crystarium? Probably. I don't think we go back. No, it looks like we are going back. We might be going back to
Lucia then. Tomra? Imagine going to sleep and a fiery red pixie appears in your dreams telling you things your boss wants you to do. Hey! Take this! There we go. Ah! Alden's dead in front of us. This is as far as I can go to give you a little head pat. Geode isn't drink. That's funny. Also, this is such a cute image. This is such a cute image. Oh, hello there, lady. I'm not drinking. Lally ho, hey, you hammer-brain imbecile, your mother— No, I'm not— Listen, it'd be funny. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, I'm not doing this. I'm not. Lally ho. Listen, I'm not gonna stoop to his level. Well, I mean lally ho. And a lally ho to you. I'm impressed. You knowing to give me a lally ho just now shows that you've really picked up on the finer points of dwarven culture. That really helped, thanks. I was so busy dwelling on that business with Lamit that I almost forgot the news I had for you and Sophrosine. You remember that Sin Eater I killed in Blight Warrens? Well, while you were gone, Sophrosine showed up to revive it. Seeing that convinced me. Huh? I mean, you remember how I was wondering why Sophrosine doesn't revive every Sin Eater we take down, right? Well, we learned from your vision that the dwarves that Lamit cured of Stone Blight went into exile of their own volition. As you can see, the village was spared the worst of the flood, but the folks that left, well, probably weren't, which means they became Sin Eaters. Sophrosine is healing the same people Lamit did. Yes. Did I call that? I'm fairly certain I called it. I'm fairly certain I vocally called it. I knew that it was in my head. Right, well, I said it was her sister, but if all of them were exiled, then yeah, same difference. Anyways. Right, it's the only thing that makes sense. Those poor souls couldn't go back to the village, so they got caught in the flood. They became Sin Eaters, and Sophrosine is still saving them, even now. And that gave me an idea. As we figured before, Sophrosine ain't alive, but Lamit wanted so badly to heal those dwarves that it's still following suit, like a reflex its body can't forget. The last time Lamit saw those folks she healed, they were helmless, leaving their home for the last time. She probably never forgot the sight of them, and so Sophrosine goes around healing helmless dwarves to this day. You see the solution, right? Helms! Incredible. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It's so simple. It's brilliant. I'm not saying it's the stupidest thing. Isn't it? Just not as brilliant as my beard, maybe, but a few things. Now, whether clapping a helm onto Sophrosine will keep it from healing itself, I can't say. It'll depend on whether the thing sees itself as just another helmless dwarf. It don't seem to have much in the way of self-awareness, so I think it's worth a shot. Fortunately, we won't need to wait to find out. It came around not too long before you did, so if we kill the right sort of Sin Eaters, it should still be close enough to notice. Let's get to it. Are you kidding me? Hold on. Up. We're going up, up, up. Look at my new shiny! Watch as it sparkles. Watch as it does damage. Watch as it forgives you. Why do I get the sinking suspicion? Why do I get the sinking suspicion? Also, Down Sniper, thank you so much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Welcome in. Blind you. Slay the Sin Eaters at the next destination. Listen, if you're gonna help me, at least help me at the start, not at the end. Not as a carpenter, that's crazy. Does your level, like, what, 100? Does your level 100 carpenter do more damage than my healing? This is downright blinding me. Goodness grief, it's blinding me. But is the saw pentamelted? That's a very big question. Troll number 2 inbound, that's me. Oh my god. They're so silly. Right, so we've got our eaters, we've got our helms, and now we wait. Once the surfer scene shows up, we'll test out a helm on the bait first. That'll also save us from having to kill it over and over. Alright, duty calls. This feels familiar. Aha, at last. A bit less toppling over on your part this time, if you please. Wait for it to be distracted from healing. What did I say? Wait for it to be distracted from healing the other one, then we strike. Now, charge! As I said, we'll try this on the lesser eater first. I'll give it a bit of a pummeling, but then you put it to sleep with riposte. That'll give me the chance to slip the helm on. I doubt it'll take a nap mid-battle unless it's near to drop, so wait for my signal, you hear? Me looking- do I have repose? Okay, I do have repose. Time, lady. Cast repose. Okay. Alright, get that ugly mug of yours covered. Bonk. Ha, ain't that a sight. Let's heal you up. Be helmed. Head is crammed. Looks like it worked. It's not reviving the thing. Now we... oh. Lucky for us, I brought extra helms in case of emergencies. This is something I did really like. You actually have to use sleep. Yeah, this is a first. Post should work on this. Overheal that one. Alright, now we can't- oh, Wicked White, that's annoying! Are these ones maybe trying to protect it? Does some part of them remember? Well, no time to ponder now. Helm's away! You're going to die if I don't... Ha! It looks like they've... stop coming. Now we hit Sofa Scene with everything we've got. Oh my god, look at the wings! Perfect, now! Hold still! I feel like this is just gonna cause trauma, I'm gonna be real with you. Wah! Ah, well, they broke. Ah! Heal. Ooh, thanks. The helm got it even worse than I did just then, and it was our last one. And she revives herself. Unless he's gonna use his helmet! I hate to say it, but this ain't going as well as I hoped. If only if we had even one more helm, I could try again, but... You do. Your own. Wait, we do have one more helm. Just the one!
Oh my god, it stinks in here.
Wait, we have the same hairstyle.
Hey, baby girl, we got the same hairstyle. Well, looks like it's time to take this eater down once and for all. Together.
I like to imagine that they had a voice changer the entire time under that helmet. Wait, that's so cute. He was a she after all. Well, let it be known that there are plenty of women who absolutely can drink as much, if not more, than a man and live. Oh, where am I going? Alright, Lament is a big damn hero. No surprise that she knows a few dangerous tricks. You don't scare me. I have a giant hammer. Here it comes. Try not to die. Crystal. Oh, whoop. Their helmet is gone too. Ha! Take that, you pasty bastard! What's that you got there, lady? Some kind of crystal? Tradition wouldn't have saved her. That's why I left. Oh, tradition is not what would have saved her. That's why I left. I left and I traveled. I met Ardbert, and we found our companions, and together we searched. Are you her? Lament? Listen, I called you a disgrace before and... My journey was not an easy one. To save my sister, to save them all, I faced 1,000 foes. She can't hear you. I know, I understand now, and I'm so... This is just a message, it's not her. But as I did, I learned how wide this world is, how beautiful, how cruel, and how much I wanted to protect it. Perhaps it should have been easy for me then, to give up my home forever, for a greater cause. It wasn't. It hurt so much. But you bore it. You forgave them. You survived. Yes, it hurt, but I survived. Because they were there. Because he was there. Ardbert, you stubborn idiot. You sweet boy. You never did understand what you meant to me. Aww.
Aww. I know this is not like Arbert's moment to come in, but man, I would have loved to have him listen to that. Rest well, Limit. You were the best of us. Well, he knows now. Yeah, after everything. We did it. I can hardly believe it. This calls for a drink at the Crucerium, don't you think? If that silence is you wondering if I want to go home, well, I can't. I showed my face to you, didn't I? I broke our rules. So I'm thinking I'll give Lament's way a try. Live proud as an exile, just like all the other folks that she saved. Ah, don't make that face. It's nothing that a little ale won't solve. Audible blink where everyone just randomly spawned in front of me. Also, making sure I have added you into this. Yep, okay. Okay. Anyways, I'm running before you guys start trying to bonk me with a frying pan. That's the stuff. Can I help you? You're staring, well, really staring. Do you know what you're doing that? Exactly how much have you had to drink? I'm glad that you're here, Helm or no. Throwing Arbert's words back. Wah, are you sure? Because I will... Oh, you're joking, aren't you? For a moment there I thought... never mind. Anyways, there's something I've been wanting to tell you. Firstly, well, you've been following along with my crazy plans this whole time, but I never really said how much I appreciated your help with Sophrosine. I don't know why, I just lost track of how to say it. And Lament, thank you. And I think you deserve to know something else, too. You know the elder who exiled Lament? That was my great-grandfather. He's remembered as the greatest warrior of our kind. I always wanted to be just like him. To be strong, honorable, protect our traditions. But Lament, she saved so many from their suffering. Us dwarves might not even be here today if she hadn't cured Blight. And he took her away her home forever. It's hard to see that as anything other than cruel. Tradition is important, but it's not the only important thing. Kindness, empathy, love, this world and the living, breathing people in it, they matter more. That's what I learned from all the folks I shared drinks from. From Lament, and from you. And I intend to keep learning, here in the city, with my face plain for all to see and my head held high. So you know where to find me, next time you want to share a drink. I know our job is done, but you'll always have a place at my side, you hear? Because you're my partner. That's very sweet. That's very, very sweet. Imagine it says, no, you can't accept this because you don't have the inventory space for 3 mats. Speaker for the Honorable. Hi, desk. Whoopsies. Not sitting correctly. So, grabbed that inspiration the old drunk wanted. Grab the inspiration. Giot is the best friend. Congrats on your first role quest. Yes, we did really, really well with that. And that took, well, about 2 hours. Then again, it's a little less than 2 hours, but also I had to pause for a hot minute, so. Nod, which is nice. Also, time for MSQ. So here's the thing. I have a question. Just real quick. Is it worth me finishing the MSQ, the last MSQ real quick? Or should I do all the other ones before I finish MSQ? That's the good question. Should I just wrap up the last level 79 MSQ or no?
Should I do all of them first before? Should I attempt to do all of them first before I do MSQ? Don't ignore how long this is gonna take. I just need to know the specific. Best to do MSQ now. The role quest will take too long. I'm not saying I'm gonna do the role quest right now. I'm asking, is it worth me doing MSQ before finishing all of the role quests? I reckon we have time to finish MSQ. If you want, it can be nice, but can probably do them after MSQ. I'm not saying about doing the role quest right now. I was actually about to say, hey, I'm gonna do the role quest next week. The reason being is because I'd rather do all 3 of the role quests next week on, Wednesday? Because then that means level 80 will be done on Friday next week, which should be perfect timing, okay? So that's what I was going to say. But it's a matter of, should I wait to finish MSQ on Wednesday next week, or should I finish the MSQ right now, or like the level 79 MSQ right now? I'd say do MSQ, just do role quests next week. Yeah, that way you can also try to do them all with the leveled roles. Yep. You're asking if you should just do MSQ, then back to more role quests? Yeah. I intend to have the rest of the role quests in the post Shadowbringer schedule. Do MSQ now, I'd say. Okay. Is how long, you know what, in all honesty, it says it's gonna be finished, so it shouldn't be long. So, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that real quick then. Okay, so we're gonna just do MSQ then. We'll just do MSQ, get that situated. Where the hell am I going again? Down. We'll get that situated. Oh wait. Wrong mount. And then we'll do the rest of the the role quest next week. We'll do the last of the, we'll do all 3, should be all 3 of the role quests next week. So that'll be fun. But yeah. I'm gonna be real. Brain does not want to do more work right now. So that's why although absolutely I can at least finish 1 more role quest today, I'm gonna just save it for next week. So then regardless we'll have a little bit of an easier time, and then the last of level 80 MSQ should be on what's it called? Next Friday. I've let the Ondo down, but more in that I've let myself down. Might as well go back to mending kettles. Show Grenold a crystal which once belonged to one of Ardbert's companions. What's that you've got there? Such striking beauty. It shines with heartache and laughter and the transience of life, like the turmoil of history made manifest. I can see the brilliance of the crystal's legacy. You'd never capture such a gleam, not if you labored 100 years. But bugger me if I don't mean to try. Where are me tools? Gods damn it, ye! I must set to work before the feeling fades. And then that's it. That is quite literally it. Getting ready to end? Yeah, we're gonna end. One thing I do have to ask, yes. I'm gonna transfer, or I'm gonna transport back to Crystarium then. How did he get down here? He got down here some way, shape, or form. That is very true. But yeah, we're gonna get ready to end. He was here before we air bubbled it. How? He did say he can come back here every so and so, it looks like. So let's go back to our drinking spot real quick. There's a shaft that leads to the surface. There you go. I was gonna say, I don't know if the little bubble area that he's in had that, but it definitely felt like it. Let's sit with here. There's a giant tunnel above his house that goes straight up. Yep, that's what I was thinking. To be fair, I have actually been here the entire stream. Okay. Alright, Cracks Knuckles. So, okay. We finished level 79 MSQ. We have 4 quests of level 80. This starts the level 80 quest line. So, we'll do that. We will do that next week. Next Wednesday, should be next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is going to be us doing all of the role quests. Every single one. We possibly can. I should be able to get enough points for me to at least get most of the way for Red Mage. So that should be fine. That should be fine. We will see about how far that goes, okay? Also, who just popped in? Ah, here. So we'll try to do that for the most part, okay? If not, you have Picto. I know, but I don't want to use Picto for the final battle. That's my problem. I don't want to use Picto for the final battle. That's the only thing. So yeah, we're gonna try our best to see what happens with that. And yeah, Picto's a bit weird, but also it's just that Picto is not the class I would use for this section. You know what I mean? So that's a big thing. That is definitely a big thing. So we're gonna do what we can. We're gonna do everything that we're able to. But by next Friday is guaranteed, unless something happens. Which, chat, I'm going to be real with you. My schedule might be a little rough next week. Or the next 2 weeks, let's rephrase this. The next 2 weeks, my schedule might be a significantly rougher time. Okay? I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know as soon as I am able to about what happens. But treat the next 2 weeks as kind of... treat the next 2 weeks as kind of like potentials, so to speak. I'm gonna be so busy the week after next week going on a training course. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. But yes, treat it as tentative. Treat it as I might cancel last minute because things might change. My schedule might be changing quite a bit. So keep that in mind. And yeah, I will try to do my best to get the schedule sorted. My goal is that we will finish Shadowbringers next week no matter what. My goal is that we will finish Shadowbringers next week no matter what. But I don't know what's gonna happen. Because if I don't finish Shadowbringers next week, Legend ZA is going to be a problem for the week after. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Anyways. We are going to raid on over. You guys are so dumb. You guys want Bunny Girl Bard? Here you go, Bunny Girl Bard. Anyways, we are gonna go give our love and appreciation over to Emmy. So we're going to give a little bit of kindness and support over there. But please take it easy. And again, thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you. There was quite a lot of things that had happened today. So we're gonna get as much as we possibly can next week. And then we're gonna finish Shadowbringers next week. That is the plan, okay? So yes, thank you so much for spending time. Thank you. And we will figure out everything that's gonna happen soon. What is it? This is the last stream of the week. That means tomorrow we are going to do community night, which may be more Eureka, or we might relax. It's gonna kind of depend. I might take a breather tomorrow because I need to do some Valorant clipping for the tournament. So we'll see about how well that goes. But otherwise, yeah, we will see what happens. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.